pipe do that go? Ah. Lock cylinder change today. You're going to need a steering wheel puller, of course. And once you get the steering wheel off, you're going to have this snap ring. And everything is spring loaded in here. So you're going to need a special tool to push on the compressed spring so you can remove this snap ring. Once you get this off, you're going to have this. Here's your turn signal mechanism. You're going to want to take that out, Phillips screwdriver, and then once you get your mechanism out, you'll have better access to your lock cylinder switch, so that there'll be no more of this. Another look here. See, there's your spring. You don't need to remove that. You can just leave that in there. That's for your locker. We still got to get our mechanism out. Once we do, we'll have better access here. You got your screw right in here. Just switch on your right turn signal and get you better access to it. So once you get your cancellation mechanism out of the way, 2 screws, just like that. Steering columns with tilt steering are a little more difficult. Not much more, but it's pretty much the same. This column is different. If you lose a screw, it'll catch right here on this lip. I've worked on a few columns that don't have that, and if you lose the screw, it'll fall right down in through the column, and it's a pain in the ass to try and retrieve. Sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come right out the bottom and under the dash. 2 screws out, comes right out, just like that. And here's our new one. Straightforward. Just slides in. I have the key on, I'll have to turn that off. Straightforward. So with your new lock cylinder, make sure your ignition is off into the lock position. Same on your lock cylinder. Have your key handy, your new key. Just like that. Straightforward. Ain't she a beaut? And then restow your screws, tighten down, don't overdo them. We can proceed to put our steering wheel and our guts back together here. I should mention, some columns will have, beep 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 beep. Some columns will have Torx instead of bolts. If yours has bolts, it'll be a 5/16 socket that you will need. Like I say, some of them have Torx. So much better. Key doesn't come out. Everything works nice. Perfect. This one here, on the other hand, is done. Lock cylinders, they wear out over time. Nothing you can do about them. Sooner or later, you won't need a key to start your vehicle at all. That's when it's time to get a new one. I was actually lucky. You still needed the key to start this car, but you could actually take the key out if you had your car running. It's not supposed to do that, but it was convenient because this car does not have power trunk release. So I could actually take the key out while the ignition was running and pop the trunk and leave the car running instead of shutting the car off. Now I'll have to shut the car off when I want to pop the trunk, but it was convenient with the old lock cylinder, but it was only a matter of time before no key was required to start it, and I didn't want that at all. Alright, so now we can put our guts back together here and shut it. Next, connect your linkage actuator here for your turn signal lever. Make sure it's nice and flush. Tighten it down.